Hello Pisces, thank you so much for coming for this reading. We are going to be looking at how you influence people around you and how others influence you. First, we're gonna look at on the soul level what you're doing for people, how you're influencing them. All right, okay, so thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and look for the Pisces collective. How are you influencing people around you on the soul level? Thank you so much, Spirit. You're pushing them to think beyond the physical. You're pushing them you let them get in touch with their emotions. You like influence them to feel, allow themselves to feel, to express their emotions, to honor those things that they hold dear, you know, their intimacy, their intimate needs. Okay, on the soul level, it's like I think that you are pushing them to be intuitive, trusting in themselves, you know, paying attention to their own guidance and the guidance from the universe as well. So I feel like you're tapping into their third eye chakra, making them open up their mind and beyond the way they normally will think, which is working on their intuition. Showing them by example how to use your imagination, right? Maybe to visualize the life that they want, to manifest. I think you're living by example. And when I talk about how you're influencing them, I'm talking about the fact that you do these things and they feel they get influenced by it. Or you could be preaching this, but nobody preaches what they don't practice most of the time. I feel like in order for you to exert an influence, you have to really believe in it for people to pick up the energy, right? And so this is exactly part of you that people are picking up, that you're influencing people on. You're tapping into their minds, you're making them push and tap into their subconscious minds and intuitive psychic powers, right? You're making them bring everything into their awareness and have clearer understanding, and you're also pushing them to face their emotions, bringing balance to how they feel. And it's like, you know, you have a hold on the emotions when it comes to the water signs, okay? So you have more emotional intelligence and power, and I can see how you influence other people to handle it better, know how to work with it, right? Because that is your strength, just like every other element, right? But this is your most powerful element, and that's why I feel like you have control over it, where you can help others to understand that, right? And even express it however way they have to, even with intimacy. So you're touching them in the sacral chakra, you're touching them in the third eye area as well. Let's go ahead and see on the physical level what's going on here, how you're influencing people around you. I feel like when you're around people want to get intimate with you. You ooze off that energy, you know, that intimate energy. And obviously, you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and see on the physical level how you're influencing people here. I don't want to say you preach poverty, because obviously you don't. But what I want to say is that maybe some aspect of you know how to deal with not having and dealing with losses and living with little, all right? I feel like you could be you could be like someone that helps people who are in need as well, you know, who have material losses or unstable even in their home and stuff like that. I feel like you influence these people to be better, maybe, or by you being and accepting and living with this type of losses, people pick up that energy where they feel like they'll be all right, because maybe they watch you go through struggle without anything and still make it. A lot of spiritual people, a lot of people in general have become comfortable with less, all right, because maybe they have no power to change it, or maybe they become comfortable with living with very little, and that becomes their level. And so I feel like maybe some aspects of you is okay with that, and people pick that up. It's not a very positive energy, but it is something that is there that people pick off of you. But you got straight up fiery energy, inspirational energy. You bring about new beginnings in people. You show people that if they go after what they desire and what they want and what they are passionate about, they will succeed. You show people that they become more fortunate when they focus on what they really want to do and who they are and what they are about. Igniting their power, their fire within them is the way forward. You influence that in their personality, and they can see what their potential is by being around you. All right. I also feel like you may be also in some ways showing people, it's like there's more of I want to be very honest with you guys, okay, because what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing, and I have to say it well, but I have to be truthful. You also show a side of you, or influence people in a way that gets them a little bit out of balance, or confused, or disoriented, or don't know how to bring stability to whatever they are doing or thinking or manifesting. Maybe it's because you're water, so you flow with whatever, chaos, whatever it is, you can easily flow with it, mutate to it, and that can be confusing to people. Sometimes when you're a mutable sign and you are an empath too, because I feel like a lot of you, most of you are naturally empaths, you can somehow pick up other people's energy and show that to them, right? Reflect that energy. So if you're hanging around a lot of imbalanced or confused people, or people that are trying to find emotional stability, you may be showing that. You may be repeating the same thing or reflecting what they are to them so that they can heal. So you influence them to see that they are imbalanced, that they have things that they need to figure out and bring stability within themselves. So it is good and bad, because on the outside it looks like you're creating confusion or creating imbalance, but maybe you are literally reflecting themselves to them, or you yourself are always constantly working on balancing your energies out, because you're a highly emotional being, and that can mean that you are unpredictable. It can even come off like being unpredictable. People can pin you down, can't understand what you're thinking at the same time. You could be weighing too many things at a time, and people can see that and maybe pick it up as a form of confusion or an imbalance, or unable to how do you call it, manifest something and stabilize it, because you're constantly bouncing, going around in circle, or doing too many things at a time, and nothing is probably really stabilized like it's supposed to. There's some difficulty in stabilizing, doing multiple things at a time. And maybe that's what some people are also picking up, that you can't do too many things at a time. You are someone that maybe should focus on one thing at a time, because when you start to do too many things, you start to look confusing. So that's the type of influence you're exuberating here. I also see you here feeling like a sense of sadness, and always caught up in your mind and in your head, and people see that. It's like maybe you let people see that they are caught up in their heads and what they are trapping themselves in. I can totally see this from a healer's perspective, that these are issues that you may be helping people solve, but you're doing it. You're showing them what their problem is. That's how I want to read this. I'm choosing to read it that way. And whether it's for healing or not, it is an issue that is, it is a situation that's how people are being influenced by you. That's how they are seeing you. That's how they are feeling you. That's how they are picking up. They are picking up that you are always constantly caught up in your head. There's always some turmoil going on. Things that you impose on yourself that you shouldn't be worrying about. That you constantly are worrying about. Picking up on that you always got some worry. That you always probably got some worry going on. You feel you feel uneasy. You feel not yourself or something like that. You know, and these are all three negative cards. So I want to urge you that maybe this is temporary. It's always temporary. Everything is constantly changing. So I don't want you to take all this in so negatively, because on the soul level you're doing great things. On the physical level it's coming off this way. So you need to sit down and think, what am I doing that is making people see me in this way? You know, how am I influencing people in this manner? Am I taking on people's burdens and now I'm being seen that way? Because I can only show you what I see. Alright, and how can I fix this? Or how can I turn this around? Or how can I put this in perspective? So those are the questions that you need to ask yourself, my Pisces. Alright, let's go ahead and see how others influence you. Maybe that can give us a little bit more clarity and we can understand the paradigm here. Either way, the angels are also going to speak and your guides are also going to speak, and that will also give us further clues to what needs to be done or what needs to be understood here even deeper. Alright, so how are others influencing the Pisces collective spirit? Okay, so yes, definitely you seem unstable to other people, so they influence you to try to become more firm and stand in your power and use your free will, your strength, your inner power, right? Your fire, your sun within yourself to make choices, because you come off undecisive, because you come off unbalanced to them. Alright, that's what you show them, that's what you influence them. So they also push back on the soul level to also help you to stand firm in your courage, to have the willpower to make changes. So they are helping you to strengthen your inner child, to strengthen your lightheartedness, to strengthen your courage, right? To make choices that are in better alignment. It is other people's influence that pushes you to work on your spiritual power. You do that and they also do that. So it's like you connect with people on a psychic level. You see that? Mainly because it's balancing itself out. They push you to open yourself up to the psychic energy so you can see what's going on and perceive knowledge, understanding your truth, everything about your third eye chakra. They push you to do that, and in return you show them what they need to do with that power. So it's like they initiate it in you because of what people do around you, because of how people influence you. You're pushed to look into your psychic power, into your higher senses, into your spiritual energy, right? And because of that, I feel like you step into your power. It's like people push you to step into your power, into your spiritual power. And when you are there, you're able to give back and explain the mind, explain the intuition, and bring the knowledge and bring the guidance and bring the understanding. It's like you're a teacher that gets pushed by the people in a way to tap into that energy. All right, and they also help you to become more decisive, right? Because that's where you lack at. So I also feel a sense of balance happening between you and the people around you. Are the people around you a negative influence? Not at this time. I feel like you need people. The people around you are actually good influence for you at this time, my Pisces. And that is a great thing. All right, that's a great thing, because this means that you're surrounded by people that balance you out, people that are what you're not. All right, and people that fuel your spiritual energy. So I would say that you are lucky. All right, you're being influenced in a very positive way. Let's go ahead and see on a physical level what's going on with the people around you. Yeah, they stress you out. They stress you out, but at the same time, ooh, look, you have two major arcanas. Yeah, I think that people around you are actually helping you to understand yourself better, helping you to recognize who you are, helping you to, they're influencing you to really wrap up cycles and move on. They are influencing you to become more fair and have deeper understanding of what is going on around you. I want to clarify it for the first time. I haven't clarified anybody, but this two big major arcanas here is pushing me. Spirit, please clarify the justice for me, please. Why is the justice here? How are people influencing the Pisces in this manner? Yeah, to be yourself, to balance it all out, not give up on yourself, not stay in sadness and worry, and recognize the opportunities that come for you. So I'm telling you, people around you are positive influence on you. They are positive influence. Look, the bottom line here is 9 of Cups, right? You have 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and King of Cups. They are helping you to bring balance to sometimes you feeling like giving up on yourself or losing out or not getting your fair share at things in life. That's what your friends and people around you are influencing you to be yourself, to be the King of Cups, to balance out your emotions, to stand firm in who you are. So like I said, you have some good influence around you. Let's go ahead, and I'm hearing in the background of my mind that most of them are your spirit team, okay, that is doing this. So a lot of you may not have a lot of friends, so your spiritual team is helping you to deal with this. For some of you, you already know. All right, let's clarify the world here. Spirit, I'm hearing you're on the healing path. All right, Spirit, please clarify the world. Yeah. Wow. To not be torn, to look for balance in your life, fairness and justice, right? Put in what your friends are showing you, and people around you are helping you, influencing you in a way where you look for what is fair to you, that you think like a winner, right? Because you have the 6 of Stars. You stay firm and let go and turn your back on all the bitter experiences and cut off anything that is not helpful to you and start being split. Don't be confused. Become more decisive. So people around you are pushing you to be stronger, to be more courageous, like I already said, to stand firm and to see victory, and to not focus on your sadness and walking away and giving up on yourself. They want you to be optimistic minded, because you have what? 3 of Wands here, which is being positive, looking forward to great things coming into your life. That's what people around you are influencing you to become more self-assured, to become more proactive, become more courageous, and look for the things that you truly want in your life. I think you have great influence, like I already said, and this is amazing for you, my Pisces. It's good to know that right now the people that are surrounding you are a positive influence, and if I were you, I will keep them, because they are helping you. They are helping you to heal. They are helping you to find your strength on a very serious and honest note. I can't lie to you guys. That's what your friends are doing. All right, Spirit, please, my angels, what advice do you have for the Pisces? And then we're gonna get 3 more. What advice do you have for the Pisces? 5 of emotions. Yeah. You are in a space where you need to really think. All right, Spirit, my spiritual team for the Pisces, what final advice do you have for the Pisces when it comes to their influence and the influence others are having on them? Thank you so much. That's too much. Just give me 3. All right. Act in the spirit of compassion. You need to move quickly on something. No time to wimp out. The situation you are in requires for you to take charge, okay? Somebody needs to hear that. Now, 5 of emotions is the advice from the angels. They're saying forgiveness is an important part of healing. I told you a lot of you are on healing journey. That's what I heard, so I said what I heard. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Someone may have lost somebody too. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. You see, I am telling you, people around you are helping you through something at this time, and that's what it has turned out to be. So for my Pisces, now you see clearly what's going on, where you are, the influence you're exerting. This is temporary. I don't want you to take it like, oh, doom and gloom. This is not you all the time. This could be definitely it's always temporary. And whatever it is, if it's a grief, it's the loss, death, whatever it is that's going on, I wish you speedy recovery. I wish you healing and blessings, all right, to you, my Pisces. Thank you so much, and I hope this has brought you some clarity on where you are right now. Okay, bye.